Yo, 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 Big Kish back up here. Let's see how TikTok break down Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. Now, I like when people break down lyrics, especially somebody who's intellectual like Kendrick Lamar and able to put together metaphors and parables and similitudes and allegories together. I like that. So let's take a deep dive, you know what I'm saying? This for the lyrical heads out there that gotta dissect those lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And let us know what's going on in the music, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, without further ado, let's get it.
P, let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me.
So I've been listening to this Euphoria record all day, nonstop. It just keeps getting better and better. Beyond the first line, saying everything they say about me is true, but in reverse, it's somebody from TDE saying that line, but it's referencing Richard Pryor from when he played on The Wiz, which Michael Jackson also played on The Wiz, as the Scarecrow.
Everything you say about me is true. I'm a phony.
And Drake claims to be Michael Jackson, you know, beat it, beat all that, whatever. Beyond Kendrick saying that he makes music to electrify him, and Drake makes music to pacify him. The correlation between pacify him and pacifier, because you know the allegations, right? Beyond all of that, there was a part in the song where he kept saying the word Crody.
Don't speak on the family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody.
I didn't know what Crody was, so I had to look it up, because he was emphasizing it so much. Crody is a Toronto slang that means friend or close friend. All right. Drake named his cat Crody.
Oh.
Kendrick called Drake Crody 6 times. Kendrick called Drake a pussy 6 times. 6. What else is the 6? Six. Anyway, that's all I had to say for now. I'm about to go listen to this another 30, 40 times. By the way, if you're calling Euphoria trash, mid, you're not listening. You got to listen at least 1,000,000 times to uncover it all, unless you're quick with it. Unless you're a lyricist yourself, you can pick up on things. But if you're saying that this is mid or whatever, you're not listening hard enough. You don't like rap. You don't like real rap. You like hip hop. You don't like hip hop. You like hip.
And that's what a lot of Drake fans, they really, a lot of them is really into the tunes and the melodies and stuff like that. A lot of them is not into lyrics and breaking down, you know what I'm saying? Like getting into it. A lot of people, a lot of his fans are satisfied with the singing and you know, I can't let y'all know everything. I could sing. I could really say I can't just show y'all everything. You know what I mean? I got to keep it to myself. But yeah, a lot of them into that shit, man. So now when you get the battling and all that, it's like, no, because they attention span is little. They can't sit there and break down bars. Like, I remember a point when I was young, we used to write the lyrics down just to rememorize this shit. We used to write down lyrics and shit.
H-I-P-P-O-P. And it's okay to be a hip hop fan. You can be a hip hop fan all you want. It's great. It's entertaining. It gets the people going. But don't say this is mid, because this is far beyond mid. This is master class right here.
He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
You know, after listening to this again, I don't know if I'm just speaking for me, but this joint kind of vindicated. Like, here we got Kendrick Lamar saying everything that both Drake and Kendrick fans have been saying for a long time. Like, addressing bro refusal to grow up. The not taking care of his kids without Pusha T making him do it. The stealing sauce from, like, a bunch of people. His obvious identity issues. The weird backstabbing that only Drake D-Riders excuse. The bitching about non-acceptance in Black America, but never doing nothing for Black America. The harboring hatred for women that you dealt with like 10 years ago. Hatred for women in general. And all of this while being almost 40 with a kid and having millions of kids follow your example. It's just cool to hear somebody important confirming all of that.
Kendrick dropped. Let's break it down. Oh, the song starts with a reversed sample. I unreversed it.
Everything you say about me is true.
It's a callback to when Drake's last diss was like, and they say you're this, and they say you're the boogeyman. Superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we knew is looking paranoid, and now he's spiraling. You move just like a degenerate.
Damn. He done wrote a damn Bible on that shit. God damn. He put a scroll together. That's what. He put an ancient scroll together for that shit. God damn. He gotta hang that shit up on the wall, bro. Oh my God.
Generate heavy antics and feeling distasteful. Why would you calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your next angle. Movie star and rapper, and it's so repetitive that he can now predict what your next step is. Fabricate stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU had never been in your collection. How I make music that electrify him, and you make music that pacify him. I can double down on that
words.
line,
I don't
but
like
spare
that
you
shit.
this time. That's a random act of kindness. Kendrick talked about his infidelity on his last album, and Drake ran with that and assumed his wife was also running with infidelity, right? Drake stays manipulating people, and like he's saying, I can smell the lies, like tales, lies, stories. The Tommy Hilfiger FUBU line, so Tommy Hilfiger and FUBU were both clothing brands. FUBU was a predominantly black brand. Tommy Hilfiger was and then tried to be. They tried, they failed, and their
Now
CEO
Tommy
said something
Hilfiger came
racist.
out and said he don't want niggas wearing his shit. Tommy Hilfiger and the dude who made Timberland was like, nah, I don't like niggas.
I'm not mistaken as well. So it's like, Drake, you're artificial, calm down. You're never gonna be FUBU.
So after struggling to focus at work today, I just clocked out and I sat with Euphoria for an hour in rush hour traffic. Kendrick Lamar, have you ever considered stand-up comedy? This is one of the nastiest bars in the song because it was meant for Drake, but there are countless women who just caught a stray. Some of them don't even deserve it, but they got it anyway. If you were in this video, get behind me. Stay inside
Hold up.
today and tomorrow
What was the bar?
Kendrick
and tomorrow. You'll get behind. Got it anyway. If you got it anyway.
Oh, confuse theyself with real women. It's not just me. I'm with the culture feeling. Oh yeah.
If you were
Okay.
in this video, get behind me. Stay inside today and tomorrow.
Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria, aka his diss track to Drake, was mid. And he was due to two reasons. The first reason was because of Drake himself. When Drake dropped Tailor-Made Freestyle, he put Kendrick in a catch-22. He set a crazy expectation for Kendrick Lamar's response. He said, bro, if you don't come with a quadruple entendre, it's an L. And he also played into the fact that Kendrick was taking his time. So the longer that Kendrick took, the more it seemed like he was ducking Drake. And I'm pretty sure it forced Kendrick to respond a little bit faster than he wanted to. Think about the timeline ever since Like That dropped, which was like a month ago. J. Cole responded, then J. Cole apologized, then Drake dropped again. And in between all that, Drake was responding to other people and trolling Kendrick. Another reason why
Ain't nobody tell him to do that. Ain't nobody tell him to respond to all them other people. He knew he was getting himself. You getting into a battle. He ain't had to mention all them other people. People keep forgetting, bro. Like That is a verse from Kendrick. Like That isn't Kendrick Lamar's whole song. That's not his song. He got a verse on there. That's a verse. That's not a whole song. That's not his whole song.
Wasn't all that is because of the fact he
Bugging.
literally touched on the same subjects as Rick Ross. It's like we were listening to Kendrick's version of Champagne Moments. And that's the downside of all these people jumping Drake, because you don't have much material to cover because another person already said it. If you think about it, the fact that Drake is being jumped is low-key an advantage. Because in order for somebody's diss to really stand out amongst everybody else, you gotta come with some crazy information, and if not, it's boring. Because we've already heard it before.
Drake's initial reply to Kendrick's diss is pretty funny. I gotta give it to him. Drake does know how to move on social media, even if you don't like the antics. He is strategic and he is funny. Now, this doesn't buy Drake any time from giving us a timely reply to the diss, but to use this movie to show that Kendrick does kind of sound like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And in fact, what they say about when you hate somebody is deep down you can only hate somebody that you love. It was a funny flip. Check this out.
I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair.
We never seen that movie. Ain't nobody ever see that
The way you
movie.
cut your hair. I hate
Look,
the way
he
you drive
laughing.
my
Look, he
car.
cheesing.
I hate it when you stare.
Shit
I've
ain't
listened to
even
this Kendrick
funny.
Lamar diss all day, and every time I listen, I find something new. It's insane. I was gonna make a video breaking down all the lyrics. I did this with Drake's push-ups. I did this with Kendrick Lamar's
thought it was
verse. I like
pretty
that.
hilarious.
Literally, there are
No,
so
that
many
shit
different
not
things
funny,
to
my
break
nigga.
down. If I did that, it would be a 20-minute video. So instead, I'm gonna break it down little parts at a time. This is gonna be a dope series because there's a lot to cover. So let's get it. Here's part 1 of things you probably missed in Kendrick Lamar's Drake diss. And we're starting with the name Euphoria. First meaning is tagged toward Drake. It's literally the definition of the word. It's saying, Drake, you've been in a euphoric state this whole time because I haven't spoke yet. You've been running around acting like you're winning this beef. Guess what? Now it's time for me to bring you down to earth. It could also imply that Kendrick himself is now feeling euphoric because he's heard what Drake's come with. Drake's tried him with 2 different diss tracks, and Kendrick knows now that he has it in the bag, so he's starting to feel euphoric about his upcoming victory over Drake. But thirdly, Euphoria is the name of a very popular TV show. It's kind of like nowadays Degrassi, very similar vibes, and Drake is an executive producer on. Not only that,
Bro, I hope y'all can't hear me chewing, man. I really hope y'all can't.
Euphoria is very notoriously known for over-sexualizing a specific age demographic. Call it the 2006 plus demographic. And these ties with Drake, obviously a huge allegation against Drake, especially lately, is the allegation that Drake has been involved with or is attracted to women of a very young variety. Trying to say things on TikTok that won't get me banned. Before the music even starts, the name of this disc coming in hot. But then at the very beginning of the track, we hear this weird sound. Let me play it for you real quick.
Euphoria.
That sample, if you play it backwards, actually comes from the Wizard of Oz. And it's the part
Yeah,
where
they
the
broke that
wizard
down
himself
already.
is exposed as a fraud, like the mask.
Come on, somebody.
Hate him. But it's not a joke. I hate the way that he talks, walks. You see the way he walked in here?
We seen that already. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. It's about to be repetitive. I think we did another section of this same TikTok breakdown. It's just the beginning of it. But yeah, Big Kish signing out. I'm gone.